Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We just got some very interesting new details, some new info potentially on the Grand Theft Auto 6 extended look. Obviously, up until this point, this thing has already been hyped up like crazy. The announcement in and of itself, very cool. But then since we've seen Strauss Zelnick come out, say that it is a must-see event, that everyone's going to be blown away by what they're showing here on Netflix on August 27th. But just recently, earlier on today, a certain user was browsing the Netflix page for it and got some weird kind of glitch that might be indicating this reveal event is even larger than we thought. In fact, it could be 2 more parts larger than we initially thought. This article went up on Insider Gaming earlier on today. The GTA 6 Netflix extended look could be a 3-episode thing, a 3-episode reveal. If this is the case, we're not sure if it's going to be all of them dropping right at once, or if it's one the first day and then it's got that 6-hour exclusivity before going up on YouTube. If it's then another one the week after, another one the week after, or spread out more like that to sort of sustain that hype. Or if it's just a shadow drop, they're all live. Hey, here's an hour of GTA 6 footage and gameplay and everything. So this article goes on to say the GTA 6 extended look that Rockstar has planned for Netflix later this month could include 3 episodes. This was spotted by Game Rant, a user on the GTA 6 subreddit. And they noticed something intriguing on the Netflix page, specifically in Portugal. 3 episodes listed under the extended look for GTA 6. Players should note that the mention of the 3 episodes are not on the website right now, and the Portugal website has also been updated since then, so it could have been a glitch when they went through and they refreshed the page. It could have been accidentally pushed live on like a random backend update, then they realized, oh, somebody saw this, we got to take it down right now or Rockstar is going to yell at us. Either way, it showed up for this one specific user. So this is what it actually looked like when the person pulled it up on their Portugal site. Obviously has the GTA 6 art for it, the key art for it. It's got the breakdown, and then you can see underneath there are 3 different play options for 3 different episodes or 3 different parts of this. Now, as mentioned, only one person ended up seeing this and then posting it on the subreddit. Then as it started to get more traction, other people started doing it and they were receiving errors. Hey, this isn't playable in your country. This wasn't showing up for them. So as mentioned, this could simply end up just being a glitch in and of itself, showing these different episode timings. We've already seen how some people were saying that it was a 30-minute long thing because it was showing a play button next to the actual key art. And that's just a known Netflix glitch where it shows a whole bunch of things show up as like 30-minute run times, even if they're not. This though is very different from that in showing 3 different parts or 3 different episodes in and of itself for this GTA 6 reveal, which up until now was info we did not have, or even really an idea that we didn't have. No one was saying, hey, I bet they do multiple parts for this right away, right? Like that wasn't a theory being tossed around at all. So this would be a major shakeup and make this reveal even bigger than we initially thought. And as we see any new info surface potentially for this, if it gets confirmed in any capacity or anything like that, we see other further announcements for the event in and of itself, which could easily be coming from Rockstar here in the next few days and weeks. We'll of course be covering all of it right here, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with all things going on in GTA. And while we're breaking all this down and what this could mean, if you guys enjoyed the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated as well. But this Insider Gaming article does go on. They say GTA 6 extended look could feature multiple episodes. The 3 episodes themselves had varying durations, obviously kind of hard to see on that original screenshot there. It was just very pixelated even if you zoom in. The first one had a runtime of 23 minutes and 37 seconds. That's honestly what I would assume the whole reveal was going to be. Like when they first announced it, I was like, oh, I bet it's like a 10, 15, 20 minute long thing detailing, you know, the behind the scenes stuff, maybe some actual gameplay, some breakdowns like that. Like that would by itself, I think, meet a lot of people's expectations for what this event is likely going to be, but that just potentially being a first episode. The second one listed at 24 minutes and 41 seconds, then the third a little bit shorter at 18 minutes and 29 seconds, and then obviously no dates associated with these specific releases outside of obviously the event itself happening on August 27th. Again, though, players should note this could be a bug. The episode listings on the page may also be from like the generative AI running in the background that Netflix might use to describe things or list, hey, it's a part of this category, this category, this category, so on and so forth, because as of right now, this is not an official confirmation by any means. It's also, though, not unreasonable to expect multiple episodes, as Rockstar might release multiple trailers for GTA 6 with gameplay, narrative stuff, behind the scenes, so on and so forth. But for now, just a little bit more speculatory because it could be a glitch, it could be a bug in some capacity here. But if it's not, and it's just the site bugging for a user when they happen to load it up on the Portugal version of the page, the landing page there, this definitely brings things to a new level in terms of what this could end up being. Like if we go through and we end up having a 23-minute episode, 24-minute episode, 18-minute episode, we're looking at an hour of GTA 6 gameplay, potentially GTA 6 in-depth details, even if the full thing is not straight gameplay from start to finish. And even if it doesn't end up being this 3-part thing and it just ends up being one 15, 20, 30-minute episode and reveal, that's still gonna be so much more information in just this reveal alone than we've probably seen for all of GTA 6 from the very first reveal all the way up until present day, right? Like this is going to be the biggest event yet. And as Strauss Zelnick has previously teased, this isn't even an appetizer yet. We've still got appetizers, the main course, and dessert to come in terms of GTA 6 marketing. So I think once August 27th does arrive, we get this full reveal, we see what it actually is, I think that's really going to set the table, so to speak, in terms of expectations for the remaining marketing and reveals and announcements for GTA 6 between the end of August and launch on November 19th. Like either way this ends up playing out, if we end up getting a 3-part series or a 3-episode release for this extended look, and that's not the appetizer, that's not the main course, that's not the dessert, that means the reveals to come are going to be absolutely massive, like not even close to anything we've seen up until this point. And even if it's not a 3-part reveal and it's still just a 15-minute deep dive, a 20-minute gameplay reveal, whatever it ends up being, and it's just a singular thing, that still not being the main course, the dessert, or even a full-on appetizer in Strauss's words, I think is very indicative of just how big the marketing is going to get after August 27th, which I think is gonna really excite players and fans in general, just because it's been so long without any major reveals or announcements really, especially when it comes to trailers and new looks like that this is going to start the snowball, if you will, in terms of the major excitement. Like we've seen hype for this game already, it goes crazy, and it's about to take another jump up come the extended look. That said, though, it's very possible that this next major reveal is a very, very big deal, with multiple parts now being rumored for it. If you guys enjoyed the video, though, as mentioned, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe on your way out to stay in the know for all things going on in GTA 6. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.